Disclaimer. Dreadful Shadows taking no responsibilities for errors or omissions in the contents of the service. In no event shall Dreadful Shadows be liable for any special, direct, indirect, mental, physical, consequential, or incidental damages for any damages whatsoever, whether in an action of contract, negligence or other tort, arising out of or in connection with the use of the service or the contents of the service. Dreadful Shadows channel reserves the right to make additions, deletions, or modification to the contents on the service at any time without prior notice. Watch at your own risk.
I stepped into the opulent hotel, its grandeur overwhelming my senses. Crystal chandeliers glittered overhead, casting a cascade of light onto the marble floors. A sense of anticipation mingled with unease as I made my way to the front desk. The receptionist greeted me with a warm smile, assigning me a room on the top floor. The elevator ride was swift, but as the doors opened, I couldn't shake the feeling of being watched. The floor was eerily silent, devoid of any signs of life. Entering my room, I was immediately drawn to a large ornate mirror hanging on the wall. Its intricate gold frame seemed to hold a secret, a whispered invitation to uncover its mysteries. I approached cautiously, my reflection staring back at me with an unsettling intensity. Night fell, enveloping the hotel in darkness. I lay in bed, unable to sleep, my thoughts consumed by the enigmatic mirror. The room took on an otherworldly glow as the moon's pale light filtered through the curtains, casting an ethereal ambience. A soft whisper seemed to emanate from the mirror, barely audible yet impossible to ignore. Curiosity compelled me to approach, my hand reaching out to touch the cool surface. And that's when everything changed. As my fingertips grazed the mirror, my reflection took on a life of its own. The glass rippled like water, distorting the familiar image before me. Horror gripped my heart as my reflection stepped out of the mirror, stepping into the room as a tangible entity. The doppelganger wore a sinister grin, its eyes devoid of warmth or humanity. It moved with an unnatural grace, every step sending shivers down my spine. I stumbled backward, my mind struggling to comprehend this inexplicable phenomenon. The doppelganger circled me, its gaze unwavering. It spoke in a voice that echoed with malice, revealing secrets that should have remained buried. Its words were laced with the pain and anguish of forgotten souls, recounting tales of tragedy and betrayal. I pleaded for release, for an end to this haunting nightmare. But the doppelganger reveled in my torment, its amusement evident in its twisted smile. It seemed to feed on my fear, growing stronger with every passing moment. With no escape in sight, I frantically searched for a way to break free from this macabre entrapment. My eyes fell upon the mirror, the source of this sinister manifestation. I realized that it held the key to my liberation. Summoning every ounce of courage, I mustered the strength to smash the mirror, shards of glass splintering into the air. The doppelganger let out a blood-curdling scream, its form dissipating into nothingness. The room returned to stillness, the oppressive presence lifted. I collapsed onto the floor, gasping for breath, relieved to be free from the clutches of the mirror's reflection. As dawn broke, I gathered my belongings, leaving the hotel behind. Its corridors whispered tales of its haunted past, but I knew I had escaped with my life. From that day forward, I became wary of mirrors, their reflective surfaces holding an eerie power over me. I carry the memory of that night, a reminder that sometimes the most innocuous objects can harbor the darkest secrets. And in the depths of a mirror's reflection, one must tread cautiously, for the line between reality and the supernatural can blur in ways we dare not comprehend.